work here.
I know that.
Shall I call another nurse?
No, it's fine. I'm sure you'll do.
You rang the call button. It's fine.
I had a nightmare.
Well, unfortunately, that's a job for a psychologist. We don't have one available.
Bobbie, the nightmare's not the problem. I spilled water all over myself in the bed. Now, can you change the sheets, or is that another department?
All right, calm down. I'll get you a fresh nightgown. I'll be right back. I'll change your sheets.
Oh, this is going to be a long day.
Do you want me?
Of course I want.
And you know I want you.
But
Nothing else matters.
Grant. Oh, Grant.
Or unscented, baby, you can choose.
Bobbie, I'd like to apologize
For what?
for our misunderstanding.
Funny, I thought that was a fight.
Yeah, well, I guess it's true what they say. You can take the girl out of the waterfront, but you can't take the waterfront out of the girl. Something.
I think that neither one of us had any business letting that go as far as it did. And it's unfortunate, but we'll live with it.
All right, I'm really trying to apologize, though.
There's no reason to apologize. What for? I let you get to me. My fault, not
No,
yours.
that is not true, Bobbie. I mean, I maliciously really tried to hurt you. I don't know why. Probably because of that whole mess with Brock and everything. I just had to, get even with somebody.
Most of what you said was true. Brock did abuse me, and he stole my self-respect. Then I couldn't accept it. Now I can.
Yeah. He did the same to me. I think he must do that to a lot of innocent people.
Innocent. Now that's a very interesting choice of a word.
Why? Why?
Because you knew exactly what you were getting into.
Did I?
How else could the whole deal have been set up?
Because Brock knew I needed money, and he took advantage of that. The same way he took advantage of the fact that he knew you needed a man. That's the way he operates. He finds the weaknesses in people.
You sat back in bed.
Bobbie, just stay for a couple of minutes.
I guess so. Why?
That nightmare, I said it didn't bother me, but I lied. It scared me a lot. This whole experience is scaring me.
You are young, and you are healthy, and you've got great doctors looking after you.
Thank you. It's good to hear that. If it's not true, it's good to hear it.
But it is true, and I know. I've been in the hospital a few times myself.
You are the last person I expected to get any sympathy from.
Well, perhaps that's because before we were two women at odds. Now you're seeing me as your nurse.
Right now, I sort of get the impression that the two women are sort of alike.
You get to know me a little better, you won't be able to tell the difference. Get some rest.
Thank you.
Front desk.
Yes, this is Grant Putnam.
Mr. Putnam, how are you?
Not well, I'm afraid.
Something's wrong?
A bout of restlessness. You know how it is. Too much on your mind, too many problems, worrying about this, that, and everything else.
Insomnia.
Excuse me.
Insomnia, not being able to fall asleep.
I suffer from it myself. That's why I took this job. Now I have to stay up.
You're certainly more fortunate than I am. I'm afraid that most of my work takes place during the day.
You and everyone else. Anything I can do?
Well, I'm going to take a sleeping pill and see if that doesn't help.
I never did for me, but then I guess you're not me.
No, I'm not. I'll need you to hold my calls.
Oh, that's easy enough.
Also, if anyone should be asking for me or happen by to visit, I would appreciate it if you could stop them from coming up.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Great. But that is not what's most important. The phone is the thing I'm most concerned about.
Don't worry, they won't get past me. Shall I take messages?
You do that?
Yes. How about this? I'll explain that you're sleeping, didn't want to be disturbed.
And if they leave their names and numbers, you'll get back to them.
You're better than an answering service.
You take your pill and get some sleep, Mr. Putnam. I'll see you're not disturbed.
You're a good man, sir.
Oh, Mr. Putnam?
Yes.
When would you like me to resume your calls?
I'll let you know.
Very good, sir. Sleep well.
I'm sure I will.
Sometimes I enjoy the night shift. Like right now, it's so quiet and peaceful.
Yeah, the time sure can drag.
Let it.
Huh? Is this the same Bobbie Brock that counted the minutes until the end of her shift?
Well, that's because I used to have somebody to go home to. Nowadays, this is my home. But I'm comfortable here.
Yeah, it's safe and secure. You know, in a lot of ways, a hospital is like a home. There's all the conveniences, the necessities, the facilities.
No loved ones.
Oh, you're feeling lonely, aren't you?
Oh, more than lonely. I'm feeling sorry for myself.
Well, why?
Ah, Georgia. I don't know where I fit in anymore.
Well, you sure do fit in here. You're every doctor's favorite nurse.
Thanks. But I'm talking about my personal life. It's the pits. I go home to an empty house, the phone doesn't ring. I don't even feel in place at the spa.
You know, I remember somebody telling me once that you can't wait around for a social life. You've got to go out and find it yourself, Bobbie. Oh, everything's going to be fine. Just give it time.
I'll try. Ginny Blake again.
It's my turn, unless you'd rather.
Oh, no, she's all yours.
I'll be back in a sec.
Thanks.
just the way you looked the first time I ever saw you.
What the hell are you doing here?
I came to talk to you.
You want to talk to me? You called me on the phone later this morning.
Look, Bobbie, I made a lot of mistakes in my life, but the worst one was thinking that I could live without you.
Is that your way of asking for another chance?
Look, I am not nuts. I know there's a lot of things that we got to talk out, but I just want to let you know I am ready and I am willing.
Well, that is not going to make any difference.
How do you know?
Because too much has already been said.
Come on, give me a chance.
Why?
Because you owe it to me.
I owe you nothing. You get the hell out of here.
Not until we talk.
Deal? It's the middle of the night and I am on duty.
Okay, I'll wait.
No way. You're not waiting here.
Look, I just got off the plane. I have no other place to go.
It never ends, does it?
What? What are you talking
The
about?
lies, the deceptions. You didn't just get off a plane. You were in Port Charles yesterday all day. Did you think I wouldn't know that?
Well, look, I caught a late flight back to New York yesterday. I packed a bag and I made up my mind that I was going to come and get you.
Well, I'm not going anywhere with you, DL. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever.
Look, we will talk about it.
This is not up for negotiation. It is over between us. You are going to have to accept it.
Let's just talk about it. Okay?
That's not going to be tonight.
Bobbie, now, I don't understand. I am willing to give up my life for you, and you're not going to give me 5 minutes?
That should tell you something. Excuse me. 7th floor, Nurse Brock.
Port Charles Hotel.
Grant Putnam's room, please.
I'm sorry, Mr. Putnam's asked not to be disturbed.
Well, it's an emergency. I'm sure he won't mind being interrupted.
And may I ask the nature of the emergency?
No, you may not. That's none of your business.
Well, I'm sorry then I can't connect you.
What is this? I said it was an emergency. He's a close friend of mine. Now you must connect me.
Mr. Putnam has left strict instructions not to be disturbed under any circumstances. However, if you'd like to leave your name and phone number, I'll see that he gets the message.
All right, my name is Celia. If you will tell him to call me as soon as possible.
Does he have the number?
Yes, tell him that it's urgent, that I have to talk with him.
I'll see that he gets the message, Miss...
Never mind the last name. Just tell him that Celia called. He'll know who I am.
Very well.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Good morning.
Mr. Putnam?
No, Andrews.
Yes, Mr. Andrews. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. You're not the first one to make that mistake.
You must admit the resemblance
It's uncanny, I know. Tell me, is the coffee shop still open? I'm having a bit of trouble falling asleep, and sometimes a glass of warm milk helps.
No, sir, I'm afraid they're closed. Not much business at 4:30 in the morning.
No, I guess not.
However, there's an all-night diner just around the corner.
Oh.
I wouldn't recommend their food, but I'm sure they can heat up some milk for you.
Fine. Which way do I go?
Yeah, out the front door, to the right, left at the corner, and you're there.
Fine.
Remember, though, stay away from their menu, especially if you want to sleep.
6 more hours, that's all I need. Then I'll be as good as new. See you shortly.
Right.